Welcome to day 250 of our Let's Grow Annual Challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and just a little over 100 days to go in this year's challenge. This month we're focusing on contribution growth, and today's topic is becoming an advocate for change. We're going to share, and in guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page is Colin's story. Colin went through a 5-step process which any of us can use to become an advocate for change. Well, I'm going to cover the steps, and I'm going to talk quickly about how you can do it. And what our action item is today is to think about applying these steps and just write a quick answer for each of these steps and see if it doesn't encourage you to become an advocate for change. Colin's story, and we need a magnifying glass because it's me we're talking to. In his experience, and I think that the write-up does a really good job of explaining it, so I just like to hit the high points. And you're welcome to go and read that story. There's a story for every day of the challenge. Someone's story is shared throughout just to give us an example of how someone else has applied this and how you could look at applying it. We can always learn something from other people's experiences and stories if we so choose. So Colin, the first thing he did was he identified a cause that resonated with him, that felt right for him. And he picked environmental preservation and climate change and things. And we each have to, I guess I'm going to do this, talk about the steps of how we can apply that as well. Number one, we have to identify and find our own cause. What is something that moves us to take action, something that we want to be involved in, some change we want to see in the world that we're willing to stand up and say, yes, I'm going to participate and help make this change happen. For him, it's environmental preservation. For you, it might be animal welfare or child welfare or cats or dogs or mice or some rare animal that's becoming extinct or some environmental cause. Whatever it is, you have to know and pick and choose the thing that you can most relate to. That's what resonate means. Secondly, Colin started out small. He started out by donating some money, participating in some local events that had to do with the environment. And that led to a more engaged commitment on his part. He realized that, yes, this was something that he cared deeply about and wanted to participate in to make the world a better place. So the next step was to educate himself and then to go on to educate other people. So he took courses and webinars and went to events and different gatherings of people where the topic was discussed so he could meet like-minded people, because he realized that transforming challenges into opportunities, because challenges were going to come up whenever you're involved in any, whenever we're involved in any productive, I want to say cause or activity that's important to you. Maybe it's achieving a goal, maybe it's contributing or in the area of contribution. You're going to have stuff that comes up that tries to stop you. I think it's the universe trying to figure out if we're really serious about something or not, if we're really interested in it. Have you ever tried a new hobby or a new activity and you do it for a little bit because you were really excited about it in the beginning, and then you find out it's more like work than it is fun and a hobby, and you decide at that point if it's right for you or not. Once we transform the little roadblocks that used to bother us into opportunities to grow, we understand that either the activity is or isn't right for us. Either the cause is or isn't right for us. I don't know. I do know people that have started out backing a cause and stuck with it for their entire life. But for most of us, we're interested in different things at different periods in our life. When I was younger, I was a big brother, big sister. I was a big sister for little girls that needed a female role model in their lives. And then after I had my own kids, my priorities shifted, and my priority became raising them to be good little human beings and grown up adults at this point. But we want to transform any challenge, any setback, any roadblock into an opportunity to grow. Sometimes it'll be an opportunity for us to stop and go in a different direction. For example, Colin started out interested in climate change and things, and then he switched to environmental preservation and got more in alignment. I guess you're kind of like niching down your interests, right? You're making them more specific so that you can have a bigger impact. Then he realized in step 5 that if he collaborated with other people, if he joined forces with like-minded people together they could accomplish a lot more than just what he could accomplish on his own. My granddaughter, she's 3, and whenever somebody says that's good teamwork, or the word teamwork, she says teamwork makes the dream work. And it might sound cliche, but it's so powerful to realize that I can do things on my own, but I also can join forces with people, and we can actually create synergy and get a lot more accomplished than just on our own. And the final step was for Colin to become a voice for the voiceless, right? The environment can't really talk to us. It gives us signs and things, but it can't really communicate to us. So Colin became a voice of environmental preservation and environmental use of resources in a positive, transformative way to make the world a better place. So how can you go about, number one, identifying your cause, and then taking that and going through the process of having a contribution growth? You start out small and then you grow into a bigger contributor for the causes that you care about. Again, we'll just run through the steps. Step 1, identify your cause. What is your cause? What is the thing that makes your heart just feel like you have to do something? Number 2, start small. Test, tweak, tip your toe in the water. You know, it's like jumping in the cold swimming pool. You can tip your toe in or you can dive right in. Some people are dive right inners. Some people are tip their toers. And so I recommend tip your toe first, because what if the water's freezing cold? You don't want to have a heart attack. Step 3, educate yourself first, and then start to share that information and educate other people. That will help you to find people that step 4 is to collaborate with, to join forces with, to have an ever-increasing impact. And then step 5, stay resilient no matter what happens. There's going to be challenges. The only thing I can guarantee in life is, of course, death, and that you're going to face challenges whenever you want to achieve anything in life. So you might as well commit to yourself, be resilient, and be prepared. So that's our action item today. Just go through this list. Pick a cause. Do you have a cause that you care deeply about? Yes or no? If it is, have you started to do anything? Yes or no? And if you haven't, what's one thing you could do today? Maybe just go online and research the cause that you're to start educating yourself, right? We're already halfway through the process. All right, so that's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, give me a shout out or shout. You can direct message me. You can comment on any of the videos or anywhere you see me, and I will see that. Some platforms faster than others, but you can always find me. Hint, hint. If you're not a part of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group, go join that group. I can't remember if I put security questions on it or not. If I did, answer them to get in the group. If I didn't, shame on me, but we're keeping it small so that it doesn't get spammed or anything. That's the main thing, is I want people in there participating, but we don't want spam, because I don't know about you, but I don't like it. I'm getting all kinds of it on my phone these days. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.